what's up? Facebook, Instagram, all social media outlets. Anybody I can reach. Jackie Henderson here. I'm a founder of an organization I'm about to introduce to y'all called Black Legacy. About a year and a half ago is when I started Black Legacy. I was doing some Black history research in the Southeast area, going to different grave sites, slave burial grave sites, and upon me visiting a lot of those websites, I found a few of them. A few of them I couldn't find. The ones that I did find were mostly dilapidated, ran over, unkept, and some looked like they had been pretty much forgotten that they were even there. The purpose of Black Legacy is to find, uncover, and maintain those sites and actually build up. We want to build these places up to almost a monument status. In a lot of this video, I'll be addressing pretty much my social media base, and my social media base I think is a great representation of what America is. So I'll say this again at the end. I encourage for this video to be shared and share it again and share it again, because we'll need all the help that we can get. What Black Legacy is to do is to go to these old slave burial grounds, do reconstruction, and put up uniform monuments for the slaves that were forgotten, the slaves with no names, the slaves who we have absolutely no information on, along with the ones who we do have information on, to give a sense of pride, to give a sense of belonging to those people who actually died for us, died so we could be here. And when I say we, I'm speaking specifically to the Black community. Even though this video goes out to everyone, I'm speaking specifically to us. You know, we're quick to say that things about what those that died for us and the voting registration and everything, and if we don't vote, we don't matter. But those people, they didn't have the right to vote. They died for those who fought for the right to vote to be there, and we almost have a lack of respect for them, for what we have left for them. Other cultures, even other cultures in this country, have proper representation of their dead, and we don't. This is a call to action to my community, the United States, Southeast, everyone, the Black community, everywhere. This is not, well, it's a new idea, but it's not totally new. It's not a totally new idea. There was a society before about 75 years ago called the Brown Society, and they had management over a few burial sites. Now, there's a few reasons to think, or a few theories to why they don't exist anymore, but whenever they cease to exist, I do know that some of their land was actually sold. Some of the cemeteries, burial grounds, slave burial grounds was actually sold, and some of those slave burial grounds have been even paved over. So our people are being disrespected, and we are ignoring this factor. So I'm reaching out to all of us to pay attention to this factor, to donate to this factor, to donate to this cause, to change this factor. We are not just asking for monetary donations, even though monetary donations are greatly appreciated and always appreciated. You can do donations at certain times, at certain sites. We will be needing volunteers for the construction of these sites or the reconstruction of these sites. We will be needing people to research places in their local areas to find out things that we may not be able to find out. You may be able to find out, or you may have family history about. Reach out to us, get in contact with us, let us know. The first site that we have chosen to, Black Legacy has chosen to work on is a small town in Pickens, South Carolina. The name of this town is called Liberia, South Carolina. Right now we are in the works with Liberia, South Carolina, to put together what we can and what we can't do at this location, and we'll be coming up with designs for the entire location later this year. But within another month or two, we will be releasing the design for the uniform stone that we will be placing on the slaves that do not have any history or any name or birth date or death date. Each and every one of these slaves will have something. This campaign that Black Legacy is launching, I'm sorry, it's my first video, but the campaign that we will be launching is called the Never Forget campaign. So across all of these stones, there will be something that's saying never forget, never forget. And we are looking at something Pan-African for them, just something so they will never be forgotten again. The reason that we chose Liberia, because Liberia is a very historic community in South Carolina, and a lot of upstate South Carolinians and South Carolinians in itself don't even know that it actually exists. Liberia is probably maybe one of 4 communities left in the United States that was actually started after Reconstruction by former slaves, and is still thriving to this day. This community had a church, had a school, and a lot of inhabitants in it. The cemetery there, I think there's over, at least in the slave cemetery, there's over 80, 90 grave sites. The history is well documented from a professor, Mr. John M. Cogshell, up at Clemson University. And I'd like to give shouts out to Mr. Cogshell for some of the work that he did down at Soapstone Baptist Church in Liberia, South Carolina, on uncovering and a beautification project that Clemson University anthropology department took place in over there. He documented in this book. The book is called Liberia, South Carolina, an African American Appalachian Community. You can take a look at this book. You can order it, but I recommend that you order this book either from my website, which you will have flashing across your screen at some time, or contacting Soapstone Baptist Church directly, because ordering it on Amazon, they do not receive all proceeds. So I would appreciate it if you ordered it through me, where they would receive all proceeds, or either going directly to Soapstone's Baptist Church site and contacting them to purchase this book. Well, I guess I'm about coming up with to the end of this video. I think I've given all the information that I really needed to give. Again, if you could like, share, let's get this word out there about this new project. This is Black Legacy. Black Legacy Inc 2019.com or .org. Either or will get you to the correct place. Follow us on Instagram. We are also on Facebook. Hit us up. Let's join the movement. We're gonna need all the help we can get. We need the support. I know my people's here in Anderson, South Carolina are gonna be behind me, so I'm looking forward to y'all. I love y'all.